Comrades Ra! Comrades Zaga Zaga! Viva comrades, viva! Forward comrades, forward! Forward to an empowered teacher, forward! Comrades, power! Comrades, Babu! Thank you so much. Dear comrades and friends, ladies and gentlemen, wewe bwana technician umetumwa na. Dear comrades and friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to join with you today in this very special occasion of an annual general meeting, in my honest assessment, of the Malindi teachers. And I'm happy to appear alongside the Honorable Amina Laura Munyazi, the Member of Parliament for Malindi, and the senior comrade Babu Owino. I'm happy. Shikae. Aye. Tutapambana tu. Sisi ni comrades. I'm happy to appear together with the comrade Babu Owino, who I have told, if not assured, that he is the only, so far as I know, the only student leader who I can call my senior in this country. And for the rest, I'm their senior. Yes, I was the deputy president of the Great Students Organization of Masai Mara University. I became the president of the Kilifi County College and University Students Association. I became the secretary general of Jumuiya ya Wanafunzi wa County za Pwani. I became the president of Pwani University Students Association, and lastly became the president of the Kenya Union of Students Organizations. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not a senior in your honest assessment, then who am I? Yes, thank you. And very privileged during that time to have been the first and the only student so far to have been expelled from 2 public universities and still standing strong. The last meeting we had, I will want to pick it from the last meeting we had at Barani Secondary School. There are 1 or 2 issues which we'll discuss there, and I think it's important that I personally pick it from there. One important issue that we talked about when we were at Barani Secondary School, I thank my good comrade from Oloch, from Tana River, for his very good analysis on the teacher-student ratio in cost and the entire country. And I'm here as a result of whatever we discussed during the last meeting. I am so perturbed by the rate at which the Ministry of Education has been posting university students to the universities in this region. When we were talking at Barani Secondary School, I told you that Taita Taveta University is almost being closed down. Since that year, it had already only been given 300 students. Tell me how much can money as a result of capitation directed to a whole university with only 300 students, how much can that institution do if not to close down? And that has been one of the biggest problems. Pwani University, the leading institution of Kilifi County, used to receive about 4,000 students onwards. Currently, Pwani University receives just about 1,500. And as if this is not surprising enough, the University of Nairobi, which is publicly known to receive at least the highest number of students as a result of posting by COOPs, currently is trailing at almost below 10. We have new universities which were given charter in 2013. They are having students up to 20,000. Universities which were given charter the same year as Pwani University today have the highest placement from COOPs, simply because of 1 or 2 relationships in the Ministry of Education. And that's the beginning point of this conversation. the teaching pedagogy. You are the members of the pedagogical front. And I feel very bad that when we stand here today, people who should stand as role models in our communities, people who should stand to inspire young chaps in our villages to go and pursue education, cannot get that motivation on the face of a teacher because of the wrinkles that have naturally covered the faces of the teachers out of dangers which are naturally strewn on the path to success of the teachers in this country. And these are things which we need to talk about, because they are things which concern the future, which you and me have a place in. And that's why it gives me great pleasure to share this platform with you. But ladies and gentlemen, I equally want to appreciate you so much, because looking at history, whatever we used to record as a region in terms of education cannot be compared in any way with where we are today. And I'm sure as a region, we have improved in terms of enrollment in the universities because of the effort of you, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I equally want to stand here to appreciate you for the immense work that you are doing for the young people of Kilifi in your various staff rooms, classrooms, as you teach them whatever you are bestowed with. I stand here to appreciate you once again for being together, for being more united over and above the challenges that you face. I'm so perturbed, ladies and gentlemen, that when we stand here today, we still talk about 25 years into the 21st century. The university students from poor marginalized places of Kilifi, who after you try so much to teach them, and after they get quality grades, they only go to the universities, report, come back, cry in your doorsteps every day, simply because of this funding model in this country. And some of the challenges affecting university students today, some of the challenges affecting you teachers today, are challenges which arise from lack of public participation in terms of the government framework policies. And that is something we cannot run away from talking about. There has been an outright lack of public participation. My good comrade Opolo Kopolo was talking about the housing levy, was talking about other deductions from the pay slips of teachers. And why it is so? It is because teachers are not consulted. There are no public participation of some of these issues. And that is something which we really stand to demand, because it is a constitutional requirement that there must be public participation, especially on something which comes direct to your account. You deserve to have a voice of your payslip. And that's why this platform serves a great purpose today. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm only a senior comrade, but I have my senior too. I do not wish to barrage you. I do not wish to barrage you with a lot of my parties of wisdom, because we have mi nataka nimwambie huyu DJ, nataka nimwambie huyu fundi wa mitambo, fundi wa mitambo, sasa fundi wa mitambo, acha haya mateso mimi niwe wa mwisho kuyapitia, kwa sababu baada ya hapa atakuja mbunge na atakuja senior comrade mbunge pia. Isizime tena hii tafadhali, izimeni wakati wangu tu, lakini pia it's a matter of time. Mimi bana na appreciate sana walimu, endeleeni kushikana pamoja, na mimi nataka niwaombe, because comrade, if something you've learned something here, when these teachers ambao wako secondary school were presenting here, there were appreciation even from the GSS corners. Lakini wakati wa GSS wakiongea, hawa jamaa wengine hawataki kushangilia wenzao. Mimi I want to appeal to you, dear teachers. The forces that join us together as comrades must always remain stronger than any superimposed influence that threat to keep us apart. Whether you are a junior secondary school teacher, whether you are a high school teacher, a senior secondary school teacher, bottom line is you are a teacher in the teaching profession and you deserve to speak one voice, because what kills the other has the potential to finish the rest. I hope and pray that you will find it within you to please embrace the wisdom of working together so that some of these challenges can be easy to deal with. Ladies and gentlemen, I also appear here on behalf of His Excellency the Governor Gideon Mung'aro, the second governor of this great county, who was unable to appear here, but my presence equally signifies the presence of His Excellency the Governor, because equally of the same honor, counted some decades, I will equally have the potential to stand here, this time not to represent someone, but represent myself. Then na wewe comrade, wewe ni comrade mwenzangu, wewe unafahamu kwamba mimi na wewe huwa tunakaa sana huko Laikipia Gardens, huko karibu na Kileleshwa. Mimi na wewe tunakaa tukipanga maneno ya kesho ya Kenya. Na wewe, you always remind me that you and me and any student leader in this country are products of the jungle, and we must not be like an animal, because it is only an animal which does not have an ambition. It is only an animal which does not have an ambition. I appreciate that you have an ambition, and as a comrade I'm here praying for you, and so that your ambition can come to fruition. Wajua pia umeteseka, umefukuzwa university mara nyingi. Mimi nimefukuzwa mara mbili kali, lakini yako ni ya kwenda urudi, uenda kabisa urudi hivyo hivyo. Mara umeonekana na vice chancellor unamwambia kurudishe, kesho umepewa memo ya kurudi. Sasa mimi comrade na kuombea kwamba ile experience ambayo umepitia na kutetea wananchi na students itusaidie pia siku moja tuweze kusimama. Mungu atatulipa kwa yale ambayo tumekuwa tukiyang'ang'ania. Mimi sitaki kuongea mengi zaidi hapo. Baada ya kumwakilisha mheshimiwa governor, nataka nichukue fursa hii kwa heshima na taadhima niwaombe sote tusimame tumkaribishe mheshimiwa Amina Laura Munyazi, comrade mbunge wa Malindi. Dada mrembo kabisa, huyu ni comrade mwenyewe. Ukisikia comrade ni huyu Mama Nadiko. Asante sana mama, karibu sana.
Asante sana ndugu yangu comrade Fikirini Jacobs. Walimu wote, naomba tuketi. Walimu wote wenye ambao mko hapa, itifaki zote zikizingatiwa. Mheshimiwa Dr. Babu Owino, na kukaribisha sana Malindi. Huyu ni dokta mara mbili, na nafikiria akisimama atajieleza ni kwa nini yeye anaitwa Dr. Babu Owino. Wananchi wa Malindi, wananchi wa Pwani, wale Waislamu, assalamu alaikum.